when we came here. I know a lot of people came here with someone, and that's nice and that's comforting. But the point of this event was that you meet people you don't know and network and mix and mingle and have some cupcakes and have some champagne and shop, and shop. I'm Carolyn. I own the Haus New York City. Thank you. And thank you for everyone who came in some iconic apparel. And for those who don't yet own any, you should be leaving here with something. Thank you in advance. So the house, just a little background on how the company got started. Some years ago, wanted to start a t-shirt line, and I kind of put it aside, and the name was I Am She, and it was just going to be for women. And then I was laid off 3 years ago, and I was going through the interview process and pretty much realized that I don't like working for people, and I want to work for myself. And so I said, well, what can I do to work for myself? And so my friends and I had came back from a international trip, and we had an amazing time. And I just kind of sat back and thought about how dope of a group of friends that I have, and how I'm surrounded by so many people who are doing really well in their careers, who are being acknowledged maybe in their industry, but obviously because they're not celebrities, no one else knows about them. And so I was like, wouldn't that be nice to kind of champion and lift up people who are doing really well in their industries? And I tried to figure out a way to kind of pair the two, to celebrate them or recognize them without being a coach or something along those lines. And so I felt we all wear clothing, right? We have to wear clothing. Everyone has to wear clothing, no matter how young, how old, male, female, or with whatever sexual orientation you identify with. And so that's how I married the two, and we have now the Haus New York City. I also should note it started officially in 2017, so we just had a 2-year anniversary. Yay. And so that's kind of how it got started. I do still work a full-time job until I see some strong profits, and then I can leave my full-time job. I am a talent acquisition manager at a fashion retailer. And so that is a little about me.